got to make sure you also have the team's best interest in mind sometimes when you're out there. So, nonetheless, doesn't give up the major decision. 6-3 for the Bobcats as we come into one of our absolute studs in Garrett Thompson here at 174.
Ranked top 10 in the country after a good Cliff Keen Las Vegas Invitational. Picked up third place there at a very tough 174-pound bracket. He kind of busted up. He was the reason some of those top guys fell down.
Yeah, had a really nice win over, at the time, nation's #3 ranked wrestler, Cade DeVos, who was a returning two-time All-American. As I say that, Thompson gets the first takedown here. But our group chats were going crazy there, watching Garrett Thompson out and Cliff Keen, just because every match he wrestled there after that DeVos win seemed to be an overtime match. And Thompson just continually dug deep and got those overtime wins. You know, even against Cade DeVos in the quarterfinal, he was winning pretty handily. The score was actually rather misleading, but gives up a stall call and an escape all in a matter of 3 seconds with time running out to send it into overtime. Thompson actually went to celebrate before he realized it was in overtime. He said that he had to then double down and go make sure he won that match, and he did so.
As currently he is riding tough on top of Andrew Wilson, the senior out of Indianapolis. He's listed all the way at up 197. Maybe that's when he first came in to the Gardner Webb room, but now at 174 pounds.
Yeah, and if you're Wilson, this is not necessarily where you want to be on the bottom here with Garrett Thompson. There's no time to waste, and you cannot relax. Garrett Thompson, an absolute killer on top, as he's going to get 4 near fall. And I would not be surprised, Isaiah, to see him try to get a tech fall here in the first period, just with some turns on top.
As he put in a minute of riding before he even thought about turning him over. Now he's got an arm bar there on the right side. Deep as well.
One of the things that the top wrestling really is unique is sometimes, as you mentioned there, it took him a minute before he got that turn. Is really wearing a guy down, not getting in too big of a hurry. You know, sometimes if you're trying to get a turn too quickly, you almost open yourself up, get into bad position, let a guy get his hips out, give up an escape. But, you know, Garrett Thompson, Peyton Keller, they've really got a theory and a method of wearing guys down, getting pressure on guys' hands, getting guys flat, you know, really taxing somebody before they start to open you up and really go out scoring those points in big bunches there when they start getting it going.
Thompson got a little too excited with the wrist tilt. A good job to recover, as he's going to finish this first period on top if he can ride out another 20 seconds, which the way it looks so far shouldn't be a problem.
Wilson done a nice job thus far of really trying to control hands and fighting and not giving up too many of these turns, but what'll be interesting is to see Thompson get on top here this second time, barring he gets a takedown or Wilson maybe choosing bottom, but I doubt we see that happen, as it is Garrett Thompson's choice. He's going to go down.
7-0, the Bobcat leads with 2:35 of riding time here, as the Bobcats lead 6-3 so far through 3 matches. No bonus points there for the Bobcats early, so it keeps these Bulldogs in contention.
Yeah, 3 matches that go back and forth between both teams, and this being the first match where we have a really big opportunity to see some bonus points, as Garrett Thompson does a nice job just chasing hamstring, getting his go behind, and now just 1 turn away from that technical fall.
As looks like Coach Greenlee, the Grinch over there, is letting him know that you're going to get this on top here.
Yeah, this was what I kind of mentioned in the first period. I wanted to see how after, 2 minutes now and 50 seconds of being on top, how tough it is for Wilson to kind of keep Thompson from maybe getting a third score on the top position. And obviously
he might pick up the fall. He's starting to crank it over. He's going to try to readjust his hips. Be his 3rd bonus point win of the week, no matter what here for Garrett Thompson.
Wilson getting his hips back to a better position, but Garrett Thompson looking to go bow and arrow now, as he had the foot and doesn't get it, but he's going to get the 4-point near fall and a technical fall for the Bobcats.
15-0. Couldn't have done it any better than Garrett Thompson just did right there. Bobcats do get to go up, and that's just been Garrett Thompson, pure domination from the jump. because that's 165 pounds there. And there's the escape from Thompson to keep things going. Bobcats lead 11-3. We go to 184 pounds after the break here on MAC Wrestling on ESPN+.